It's poppin' YouTube. It's your man King D. Today is officially Monday at 12 o'clock. Mortal Kombat comes out. So I'm getting myself pumped for this motherfucker. I'm like so amped for this game right now. I can't even focus. I'm like this. I'm about to go crazy. What is the time? It's pretty much fucking 4:30, and I'm like going psycho until this game comes out because that's how much I am pumped for it. I am like rushing midnight so I can get this bitch. So I can unbox my Tournament Edition and get the cracking with this motherfucking game. Like I'm like this. I can't even think no more. I don't want to do nothing. I don't want to touch my Xbox until Mortal Kombat comes out right now. Anyway, I want to talk about a couple things. Number one, I want to talk about I finally seen everybody's fatality. I seen everybody's fatality. Everybody on their costume. So I'm not gonna talk about the costumes like that because I don't want to talk about the costume. I'm gonna talk about some of the fatalities that I remember from Top of the Dome and that I like the whole lot, and some ones that I'm just like, what the fuck ever. So I'm gonna start with a bang. My favorite fatality of any Mortal Kombat is back in Mortal Kombat. The new one, I'm going to call it Mortal Kombat 9 because, like I said, they dropped the 9. There's not in the title, so I'm going to call it Mortal Kombat 9. So, the new Mortal Kombat, we all know Quan Chi's in the game, and they have the fatality that I've been asking for, that I've been begging for, that I have desperately needed, and that is his beatdown. And what I mean by beatdown, he ripped your fucking leg off and he beat your ass with it. If you never played Mortal Kombat 9, Mortal Kombat 9, never played Mortal Kombat 4, you would not know. In Mortal Kombat 4, he's pretty much grab your leg, rip it off, and beat you with it. This time around, he does the exact same thing. Instead of him just beating you with it, he actually knocks your fucking head off. While he's beating you down into the ground with your leg, mind you, he also knocks off your head, which adds a little more group to the game, but he's still going on with fucking you up with your own fucking limb, and I like that. So I'm just happy that fatality's in there. Now, here's the downside for Quan Chi's second fatality. I don't really like it. It seemed a little bit more like whatever. What he do? He pulls out a fucking sword out of nowhere, I guess out of his ass. I really don't remember like that, and then he like chops off your fucking cast or some shit, and then he chops your head off. It's not really all of that to me, but it's okay. Long he has his first fatality, then I'm happy because that is like to me like this the most funniest fatality that you can just go by this period. Another fatality I want to talk about. I want to talk about Sheeta's fatality. Her fatality is actually pretty much from Mortal Kombat 3. If you remember Mortal Kombat 3, one of her fatalities where she pulled back your layers of skin, like she took off like pretty much your skin on your body, she pulled that back and then ended the fatality. This one, pretty much the exact same thing. Instead of her pulling your skin back, she kind of just rips it off with her arms, and then she kicks your body into the fatality. It's alright. It's still keeping the classic tradition of Mortal Kombat with this time around, just more in depth with it. Other fatality, don't really like it like that. I think that more like a joke fatality, like Quan Chi's. Her second fatality is where she takes off both your arms and beat you the fuck up with it. Like she just like well on cross, like she take your arms and she beating your fucking face in like your arms are baseball bats, pretty much. She like beating your ass with your arms and you fall, and that's then it pops up as fatality. In itself, it seems stupid until you really look at what happens while they're saying fatality. She has your arms and she's clapping the hands of your arms in her hands. It looks funny. It makes me laugh a little bit when I seen it. It's not really the best fatality in the world, but at least it's one that makes you laugh later on down the line if you really look at the detail they put into that fatality. Human Smoke's fatalities, pretty much I ain't like none of those. Like honestly, his first one, it looked like he just walks up to you, put two fingers in your forehead, and that's all the smoke and shit happened to your fucking face. I really didn't like that I kind of felt like it was nothing really there. His other one looked like he ran through you and a bunch of smoke started coming through your body and you blow up or some shit. Again, Human Smoke looking like his fatalities are like, whatever. I also looked something like his fighting style. I really didn't like Smoke at all, period. So I'm like, Smoke may not be picked like that from me. Now, I'm going to talk about who I really do like, who is a big shocker to me. I like both of Baraka's fatality. Baraka's fatality is a somewhat of like Kung Lao's fatality. You know how Kung Lao throw down his hat and he pulls you through the hat and picks up both the limbs. Same thing happens with Baraka a little bit. Both his swords come out of his hands. He pretty much slice you in half, but then he put his one blade into your chest and had that one sticking up. I thought it was a little neat, but then now I think about it, it is some way. I mean, I think he does more than just that, but it feels like a lot like Kung Lao's fatality. So I'm not really like, oh, whatever. I'm not really. I like it, but I kind of feel like they kind of repeated the same fatality. His second fatality, I like a whole lot. He pretty much fucking takes his fucking blade, stick it up your chest, holds you in the air, smacks you like a fucking fan. Takes his other blade, holds it up, and like fucking you up. Now, if you were a kid and you ever played with a fan that you bought from the store or a ceiling fan or some shit, you put a stick in it and make them funny noises, or you just fucking with the fan. That's pretty much what the fuck he did. Again, I take that as a funny scenario because I used to do dumb shit like that as a kid, especially with a fucking fan. I mean, I always did some dumb shit with it, like put a pencil in it or had that shit look like colorful shit was going in it. I don't know. It was just like, I feel like it was just something funny about that whole fatality. So again, I take that as a funny fatality more than like a real brutal one. Here's the fatality that I'm very upset about. It's Quan Chi's fatality. Let me tell you what Quan Chi's fatality is. If you ever played Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe and you did the Joker's fatality, and that's exactly what it is. It's Joker's fatality, hands down. Everything about it is Joker's fatality. I mean, nothing has changed from it. The only thing that's changed from Joker's fatality from this one is just that it's not the Joker. It's just a whole different clown. I mean, if you're thinking like, what the fuck? Why the fuck is saying some? I hope I'm saying his name right. Somehow always fucked his name up, but whatever. It's like something about it's like, why the fuck he turned to a clown? It's like you're thinking like, what possessed you to turn to a clown and you do the Joker's fatality pretty much. He does the exact same thing, pulls out a fucking toy gun. It says bang. Of course, your opponent is like dazed, so they're like, when it says bang, it pops out bang with confetti. They jump and say, oh shit, and they're like relieved that they ain't get shot in the fucking face. Then he pulls out his real fucking gun and say, hey bitch, pow, blows your fucking brains out. That's exactly what it is. Everything the same. The laugh, the motions of the whole game, how he's moving, everything about it was all the Joker, and I'm kind of upset with that. Also, let me talk about Liu Kang. Liu Kang, I'm still pissed with his first fatality. I feel like his first fatality is pretty much Kano's fatality, just that without pulling out your heart. He just power fist, punch a hole in your chest. Like what the fuck? Like, come on, man. They could just did something better than that. But now I look at it, if you remember Mortal Kombat 1 and 2, Liu Kang's first fatality, his first fatality was always ass. There was always something about him that was just stupid. So I'm gonna take that as, he always had dumb fatalities for his first one. So they kept him in the train with the dumb fatality. Second fatality, same as Mortal Kombat 2, he turned into a dragon. This time around, they put more detail into the dragon. His eyes are like fire, or have fire going through it. Fire come out of his mouth. It look high actually. That's what he turns into. It's exactly the same as Mortal Kombat 2. There's more detail into it later on because better technology. So that's what his fatality is. Cyborg Sub-Zero, I'm somewhat just like, what the fuck ever with him. That whole character was, like, to me, is somewhat of a wasted slide. Number one, he looked like the fucking Predator, honestly. If you really want my personal opinion, he looked like the Predator. Like, he's like hand down the Predator, because he got the dreadlocks going on and shit. That's why it's called a Predator. I always had Predator in the movies, had dreadlocks. And that's exactly what Cyborg Sub-Zero had, looked like dreads. But whatever. His first fatality, he pretty much kills himself, and he turns, like, he jumps onto you, bear hugs the shit out of you, and y'all both turn frozen, and y'all both blow the fuck up, and then you both die. That seemed like I want to say, Sector's fatality, when he's just standing right next to you, detonate himself, blow himself up, and then come back. But the only thing is, Cyborg Sub-Zero don't come back. He's gone forever. He's just dead. Second one, it's a little stupid. He like throws like these little ninja stars into you, and then like one of the ninja stars, when you throw it into you like your forehead, and it goes into your brain, it spins around, and you can see that it's cutting up your insides. And that's it. They didn't really put a lot of detail into it, so I'm like, that fatality is a little bit. I feel like it's a little bit more like whatever. It's not really one of the best fatalities, or but it's still like a little bit mediocre to me. So I'm kind of like whatever. I don't really care for that fatality per se. Scorpion's second fatality, everybody knows his first one, so I'm not gonna go with the first one. Second fatality, I kind of feel like was a little bit, I don't know, because the quality of the video was a little bit weird. So all I seen him do, I seen him kick you into a portal, look like he kick you to hell, and then next another portal opens up, and it like he hangs you or some shit. I really couldn't see the video because number one, the map or level they was on, it was very dark, so I couldn't really see what was happening. So I got that fatality I can do it myself. So it's a little weird. So I mean, I gotta just wait to get the game to see his full blown fatality, like up close and personal with my own hands and seeing it. Of course, we all know his third fatality. He takes his mask off, puts you on fire. Pretty much the same from Mortal Kombat 1, 2, and I think in Force 4. I don't know. In Mortal Kombat Trilogy, I know for the PS1, I'm not sure if he had that. I don't remember, so I'm gonna keep on going from that. What else I want to talk about? Damn, that's one more fatality I want to talk about. Oh, Sub-Zero's fatality. I finally his second one. His second one is kind of funny to me. He's like he puts his fucking whole fist into your fucking gut. He takes out your whole spinal cord and your skull. I mean, one time, and your skull, rips all that out and beats you the fuck out with it. I think he does more, but I don't really remember because, like I said, it was a dark. The video got dark for Scorpion and Sub-Zero, so it got real dark, and them so I couldn't really see nothing. But hey, those are most of the fatalities I remember from the top of my head that I really had to talk about because I like some of them. Like I said, I really like. Some of them I didn't really like. Oh, one more fatality that I also want to talk about before this shit ends because I'm getting close to fucking 12 minutes. Ermac to me was fucking funny. His second one, he makes you smaller and he steps on you. Now, one problem with that is I would like to see Jax had that fatality. That was like a Jax fatality in Mortal Kombat 3 where Jax got fucking huge as shit, like a fucking giant, and he steps on you. That was Jax fatality in Mortal Kombat 3. But this time around, instead of giving it to Jax, they give it to Ermac. Instead of Ermac getting big, he made you smaller, and then he steps on you. Because it's funny because when he made in the video, he made Sonya smaller. Sonya running around in circles like what the fuck's going on? And then he just stomps on them and crushes them and shit like they a fucking insect. I thought that was funny. I kind of wish they gave that to Jax more than Ermac and gave Ermac like another fatality. But I mean, I guess it still worked good with Ermac because what he does with his shit, with his mythical powers or his magic little shit that he has going on with him. So I feel like it kind of is. I guess it's alright with Ermac, but I really do like Ermac's second fatality. I had to get that off. Also, the day Gears of War 3 beta releases, if you have Bulletstorm, that came out today. I don't have Bulletstorm, so I can't play the beta because I would have been already playing that all damn day and recording all day of the beta. My thing is, right now it's working out the best for me, and let me tell you why. Because I feel like if I had the beta and I had Mortal Kombat, I think I'd probably focus more on the Gears of War 3 beta than Mortal Kombat, and I would not like that because we all know Gears of War is going to be a big time based game. It's the greatest shooter, period, in my opinion, for 360 for their exclusive title. And with that being said, I kind of feel like I was only playing that shit like for hours on end, and like I probably I got Mortal Kombat at midnight, but I probably would have played it and then stopped. Only probably played Mortal Kombat for like an hour and right back to Gears of War 3 beta because it is a beta. It's not gonna last long. My thing is, I can wait till next Monday on the 25th to play the beta, because I mean, at least this way it gives me a chance to really play Mortal Kombat, have some fun with Mortal Kombat, and I just say, oh shit, I have Mortal Kombat, let me play only the fucking Gears 3 beta, and then say, well, I have the beta, the beta's not gonna last long, so let me just only play that, and then I'll go back to Mortal Kombat like a month later, where everybody else done got better on Xbox Live. So, with that being said, this gives me a full opportunity to take a full control of Mortal Kombat and then play that like hard and like full out just play Mortal Kombat all week until Monday, and then Monday I'll probably be going from Gear 3, Mortal Kombat, and Gear 3. That's how I see myself doing it when the beta comes out for people that pre-order the game instead of having Bulletstorm, because I ain't want to be one of the people who just bought Bulletstorm only for the beta. I know like a lot of people did that shit. I didn't want to waste $60 on a fucking beta. That's stupid to me. I didn't want to do that. I know a lot of people say they didn't care for the game. They said it was alright, whatever. But I didn't want to be one of the people to say, well, I only got it for the Gears of War 3 beta. I didn't want to do that. I understand you get it a whole week before anybody else do who did not buy Bulletstorm, but I didn't want to buy Bulletstorm just for a beta. So that's what that is. So, I see a lot of people, my friends right now playing Gears of War 3, the beta. I seen that from last night, and that's about it. I seen like 3 people, my friends playing it from last night, and then I see like a lot of people, my friends now playing the Gears of War 3 beta. Like I said, I'll be playing that come next Monday, cause I gotta pre-order Gears of War 3 just to play the beta. So I'll be playing beta on the 25th for y'all. I'll be going hard for that, so y'all can see a lot of videos from just Mortal Kombat and Gears 3 for the rest of the month, and pretty much some of fucking May until LA Noir comes out, and that's about, and other than that, that's just it. So Skinny coming at y'all. One, I'm over fucking by a minute. One.